Okay. If you were to ask me what I think is the coolest looking video game system ever, there are a lot of systems that had a really fantastic design. But here are some of the ones that I personally like the best. Here's the Panasonic Real 3DO. This is the model FC10. This is the PC Engine Duo R. I also have the American version of this system, the Turbo Duo, but I don't have it here with now. So basically this is the Japanese version of the Turbo Duo. Correct me if I'm wrong, by the way. Appreciate it, you have to see the whole unit. There. And this is how these look next to the Super Nintendo second unit. In the back is a version of the Neo Geo CD. But now we're getting to some that I consider the best. The PC Shuttle right here, PC Engine Shuttle, would definitely be in my top 2. I mean, this is just an incredible design. I love this system right here. Look at that. In fact, it was difficult for me to decide which system I thought looked the best. I was leaning toward this system right here. I thought that the PC Engine Shuttle was just a really cool looking system. Look at that. But my vote went to this following system right here, PCFX. Notice how they all come from NEC. So now the question is, what function did the PCFX serve? I think it played Super CDs. I assume that this was the most powerful of all the units. You can see that it had a different port for joypads that didn't look like a regular Turbografix. Really looks a lot like a computer. Power, busy. Push open this. Some type of cartridge unit. So I thought this was really great looking game system. You think it's too big. It was very easy to play the CDs. When you lift this up, it was right there, which means that it was actually easier than a smaller unit. Easier to use, because its large size actually made it easier to use. Sorry for the tongue twist. So there's the PC Shuttle right there. Here's how it looks next to the PCFX. Look at that. Two other systems that I thought were really great looking were the Twin Famicoms, the red unit and the black unit. Complete with floppy disk drive, not just for saving data and information, but for playing full-fledged games. Sayonara. Okay, I'd just like to do a quick comparison between the Turbo Duo and the Duo R. Apparently, this is the original model right here from Japan. It was called the PC Engine Duo R from NEC. Very nice looking unit. Great design. I mean, basically one of the top 5 designs. I mean, really, really nice design. Look at how it kind of arches a little. Just really fabulous design. But apparently, when they went and released it in America, they changed the design to this, which I think is even better. And this is the Turbo Duo. It's a little smaller. It's a little lower. There's a good comparison right there. Ripple is just really an amazing design. I can remember when this system was released, people who saw it for the first time were just amazed by the design. And this was released at the same time as the Sega CD. Now, as you know, the Sega CD was a very ugly, very bulky item that you hooked onto a Sega Genesis. Well, the Turbo Duo, of course, had the CD tray, and the Hue card was built right into it. That's a fabulous idea that the Sega Genesis should have done. Now, if you look at this a little bit more closer, it says Turbo Duo with the Super CD-ROM 2, which means that it was more than the regular CD. You can put headphones on with volume control. Looks like AV jacks or power cord. That's AV jacks. DC 10 volt. The open button, which you can lock. The busy button. And the little, this was not compatible with the original Turbografix 16. It was the same concept, but this was smaller. So they used basically the same type of joypads. They looked and felt the same, but they adapted to a much smaller port. And when you turn this around, and you see made in Japan. Here we are, manufactured September 1992. Boy, I wish all game systems put their date on it, because most of the information that I have here is incomplete for all my game systems because they didn't put a date on it. I can only speculate. Like a lot of systems, you look at it, you say this looks like mid-1970s, etc., etc. It's amazing that they could take, here it is right there, that's a good shot right there. It's amazing how they could take this design. Now, trust me, if I had a unit that looked like this, I would not think that it needed improvement. You know what I'm saying? I would have released this in America. For them to make that bold step, it's the reason why I preferred the Turbografix in its day. Games were really easy to play, easy feel for the joypad. This is all the same concept here. Power on and off. Same type of joypad. I've already just shown this on another video, but just want to do a comparison. And aside from these two systems, okay, we're right there, NEC came out with another game system which many consider to be the most awesome design ever. PC Shuttle. And they also had the PC Engine and the Turbografix. They had a lot of really wild looking game systems. I cannot show you the Turbografix because I've already tucked that away. There's a great shot. Although the specifications say that this system is really nothing more than a regular PC Engine. 4 watt. It has basically the same power intake, which suggests that this is mostly design. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think that this basically played regular PC Engine cards. Or was it one step up? You tell me. Remember, I go based on what I think and what I recollect. And the reason is because once you get into different countries and what have you, a lot of these systems I never even play. I do it, I buy them, I bought them, forget, okay, cut that off. Don't even get into it. Don't even get into a conversation. Forget that. Sayonara. Time out.